What's up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. We have a lot of jokes going on today, guys, because the people on CNBC really don't know what they're talking about. Seriously, look at this. Crypto has not worked for payments. Laughing my ass off. What? And this is exactly why you should be bullish on XRP. This is it, guys. This is the science. Because when you see all this negativity in the news, this is where you have to get ready, because something is going to happen. You know, the news is always like this, guys. It's a sign, it's a signal. They always behave like this. Negativity, negativity, negativity. When Bitcoin was 70K almost, there was only positivity. They were telling you that you have to buy. Why? Because they told you that it would go to 100K, that it's a good performing asset, and this and that, and then boom, it collapsed, right? Now, the exact opposite is happening, and this also goes for XRP. XRP is getting so much FUD, guys, that I'm so sure of it. I would put my life savings on XRP, guys, because it's so solid. So solid. Look at this. Look how uneducated people are really going for here.
That, you know, the fraud is definitely being perpetuated, but that the whole industry itself is basically an asset class built out of nothing. It trades entirely based on people's belief that it can be worth something. But as he said, the technology has not worked for a payments mechanism. It's become a speculative instrument. But ultimately, you know, as Mr. McKenzie said, it's a zero-sum game. And if people stop believing in it, then it all falls apart.
Now, this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? Zero education. Because to say that this industry didn't work for payments, then you didn't have done any research. 100%, right? Because if you had did research, you would at least know that there are some technologies solving real issues. Does this man have no shame? Against the entire weight of an absurdly massive amount of evidence, he blames the FTX collapse on Binance. Now, this is very interesting, guys, and disgusting, by the way, right? Binance put FTX out of business. How can you have the audacity to actually come on TV and say that Binance is to blame for FTX's collapse? Binance actually did very good to put FTX out of business, because, guys, it was a fraud. They took money from people. How are we still discussing this on TV? It's disgusting what is happening right now, guys. Now let's take a look.
Why do you believe FTX failed?
I have an opinion. I don't have the records. Here it is. These two behemoths that own the unregulated market together and grow these incredible businesses in terms of growth were at war with each other. And one put the other out of business intentionally. Now, maybe there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe there's nothing wrong with love and war. But Binance is a massive, unregulated, global monopoly now. They put FTX out of business.
Look at this, guys. How can you have the audacity to protect SPF and then come here in front of these people and say that Binance put them out of business and it's one unregulated business? This is just, here you can see, guys, the corruption happening, right? This is all corruption. Just because he's invested in whatever he's invested in FTX, he's protecting it right now. And it's disgusting, guys. There's no real people talking about in this space. Very few people. Warning, wild speculation, talking XRP pre-allocation to central banks. Now, this is exactly what is now happening. Why do you think that they're telling you in the news that this technology has failed? They want you out. They don't want you to believe in this anymore. And when it's unexpected, when no one looks, everything is going to fly up, guys. And not everything. A lot of things are being filtered out right now, right?
And it is speculative, right? But it is like an ultimate goal kind of thing. And if you think about the idea of bridge work, or XRP working as a bridge currency in the respect that you just described, like I said, if every country's holding a little bit of it, or their central bank's already holding some of it, this gets quite interesting too, because if you go into that summary judgment, they have pre-allocated contracts, but we don't know exactly how many and to whom. And there's lots of speculation about who those pre-allocated contracts of XRP could be too. And it gets quite interesting if we get clarity and then aliens? We find out. What's that?
Or some of these contracts with possibly aliens?
Well, how about central banks?
Oh, right? Okay. Well, those are people. Okay.
Yeah, those are people too, but certainly aliens there for sure, because they just look at us like cattle, right? But if those things come to light and we learn those things, it makes so much sense how XRP could sit as a bridge currency and serve to unlock dormant dollars around the world, but never threaten any one country's money at the same time.
Yeah, I think that's a fascinating argument. I think ultimately it aligns with the wholesale CBD narrative that I've been told a long time ago, where things are going. That when I started kind of looking into XRP and giving it a fair shot, that was some stuff that came to me that was like, oh, that actually makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense, and that is why it is most likely true, right? Pre-allocation usually happens with the IMF, the World Bank, and it's something that can just happen. But the thing is, guys, you have to think about it like this. If this all comes to light and this becomes official news, you're already too late, right? So there's a lot of people that don't believe this because it's speculation. There's no official proof, and there's no... The signs are there, right? The signs are clear. So the only thing XRP needs is clarity. But there are still people who don't believe in this until they want to hear that it's official, but then you're too late, right? XRP is going to become very, very scarce, guys. It's not going to take long anymore for XRP to become scarce. All the regulations are being put into place right now. It's getting harder to even buy crypto. Now imagine if all the exchanges don't even have a lot of XRP. There is a huge supply shock coming in, guys. It is insane. And people will regret this, right? But that's how people are. They always look afterwards.
We're conflating topics today. Digital assets are not on trial. Fraud and organizations are on trial. So let's separate digital assets from corrupt organizations.
This is exactly what someone needs to say, right? This is it. Mrs. Loomis is talking about real stuff right here. We're talking about someone that is committing fraud. We're not talking about digital assets, because there's a lot of crypto companies trying to really build something out there, guys. So don't be deceived by this narrative that digital assets are not good and crypto is bad and all these things. They just put it in a bad daylight. That's what they want. They want you out of the market. Remember, it's just how it works. It's always been like that.
FTX, as I've been saying for the last few weeks, is good old-fashioned fraud. And what they did is separate from digital assets. Now, we've all heard that FTX lent its executives hundreds of millions of dollars in commingled customer funds for personal use, and customers who tried to wire money to FTX were instead given Alameda's routing number. That is fraud. That's fraud whether it's conducted in US dollars or euros or digital assets. That is fraud.
Wow, very clear, guys. And this is why I love this woman right here. She just put it as it is, right? The real truth. That's what it is. Don't confuse crypto with these things, what's going on right now. It's not crypto that is the problem here, right? XRP is solving a real world problem, $1 trillion problem. Remember that. Look at this.
PayPal or something, you're still going through your Visa cards.
Exactly. Visa's got their fingerprints on everything, and we love to own the granddaddy.
I wonder, though, will some technology challenge emerge? Maybe down the road via blockchain or something, but...
It's quite possible.
Yeah.
My expectation is that Visa, being the powerhouse it is going to be a wonderful partner for anybody who has an idea for a payment solutions system through blockchain.
PayPal or...
See, this is key, guys. Don't think that MasterCard, Visa are going to disappear. They're way too big for that. This may happen maybe down the line, but it will not. It will take a long time, right? But they will be partners, and it's already happening. Ripple is making partnerships. They're not competing with banks and Visa cards and all that stuff, right? Look at how they speak about crypto again.
Simple for now. In focus on the present. If cryptocurrencies are not currencies, then what are they? Well, what do they do? How are they used? Via FTX, Binance, and a host of other exchanges usually domiciled overseas, millions of Americans have used real money to purchase some of the over 20,000 cryptos in existence today. According to a recent Pew study, they are doing so as an investment, a way of making money.
See guys, again, they put crypto in a bad light. And remember, I have witnessed the 2017 bear market as well in 2018, and when we went into a bear market, it was exactly the same thing. They are talking negative when things are very bad in the market. They want you out. They don't want you to buy cheap, right? If you buy Bitcoin right now, or XRP for that matter, you're going to be in profit no matter what. Believe me. And this is just how it has been with assets for a very long time. Even the stock market, it's the same, guys. It's the same psychology that they use. So don't be deceived. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next one. Cheers.